Oh wait, I didn't see you there. Alright, let me explain first. This is gonna be me from now on. I can't represent myself with hands if you haven't seen my real face. So, I'm just gonna use this, let me get that hair out of his eye, to represent me. Because I'm tired of using my hands to explain everything in vlogs. By the way, I'm creating a vlog channel soon, go subscribe to it. Please, I beg you. Now, without a doubt, let's get started with the video. Now, this video is supposed to be focusing on the fact that I, edited the crappy, stupid, dumb security breach plushies from the original look. The original look was stupid, BT-dub. Probably the fact that, it's probably the only fact that people really hated the security breach plushies. They had no design to them. I mean, Glamrock Freddy has no 3D bow tie. Roxanne's hair is just a bag. Montgomery Gator's bow tie is just a piece of paper. Glamrock Chica, well, the only thing missing on her is earrings. And Vanny! That face is really hard to take seriously. Look at that face. But the holy grail from that wave was Frostbear, which is not the main focus of the video, but please, try to agree with me that the Security Breach plushies' original looks sucked, and the material was crappy. But I did something that could fix that problem. I edited them to make them look miles better than the way they were before. So without further ado, let's get started into the video. Oh, and by the way, from that last video, Minds in Unity, yeah, I don't know if you guys liked that video or not, but I really put some effort into it. Try to understand that it took me a while to upload that video. My phone was running out of storage because, well, my phone has limited storage. I have a ton of apps on my phone, and I have a ton of photos and videos for making YouTube videos for you guys. But if you remember from the ending of Minds in Unity, yeah, I kind of got the rest of the black lights. Yeah, I'm kind of happy about this expensive purchase. All of these plushies, by the way, sorry, wrong hand. All of these plushies, by the way, they all got purchased differently. Green Cupcake got purchased as I think it was a birthday present. Blue Freddy was purchased on Amazon.com. Blue Foxy and Green Foxy were purchased on GameStop.com. And Pink Freddy and Purple Foxy were purchased in person in a GameStop store. It's kind of surprising that they were restocking these guys. And I did see that they were restocking FNaF 1 plushies, because I saw the original FNaF 1 Freddy plushie. I'm serious. They restocked the FNaF 1 Freddy plushie. It's ridiculous. They decide to restock these guys, and restock Freddy, and Pig Patch, by the way, because I saw Pig Patch in the same store that I bought Pink Freddy and Purple Foxy in. I also saw Freddy and Pig Patch, and duplicates of the rest. Well, not duplicates of the 4 that I didn't get in GameStop. I'm talking about there were also duplicates of Pink Freddy and Purple Foxy, which is the reason why I bought both of them. And the reason why I didn't buy Freddy is because, well, I didn't have enough money. If you pay attention to my Instagram, which you probably don't, I kind of explained why I bought those two instead of buying like Pig Patch or the extra Freddy for like a custom plush, or buying like one of the black lights in Pig Patch, or buying duplicates of one of the black light plushies. But come on, people, I've been trying to search for the black lights for a long time. Green Cupcake was the first blacklight plushie I got, and I love it when I have a full, complete wave of plushies. And yes, this wave is complete, and don't yell at me saying, no, but Blue Balloon Boy is in this wave. No, he's not. He was a single release after Wave 4 came out. Big difference. He wasn't exclusive, but he wasn't exclusive to this wave. He was a single release to a Hot Topic, which you can only buy him online, and I can't find him anywhere on Hot Topic, so I also saw a Phantom Balloon Boy on HotTopic.com one time, but I didn't want to convince my parents to buy it for me because that was a long time ago. Because I had ordered plushies on Amazon already, and I didn't feel like wasting their money, even though I always pay them back in the end. And if you guys are wondering if these guys are ever gonna go back to normal, not you, Freddy, get out of here. I said, get out of here. So if you guys were wondering if these guys are ever gonna go back to their original looks, the marshmallowy spring colorway plushies, no, they're not gonna go back to normal. They might at one point, but I just like the way these guys look. Even though these were just the anything from money plushies, I kind of like these plushies more than the spring colorway plushies, because I feel like the spring colorway plushies are a big waste of money and time. I mean, these guys were enough, and then they went on and created duplicates that looked exactly like these guys, except their brightness was except their like contrast went up the roof. And believe me when I say it, I liked these spring colorway plushies at first, but when I got these guys, I found out that Funko just wasted their time making these spring colorway plushies. I mean, they could have made anything. They could have made more FNaF AR plushies, because they already had Chocolate Bonnie as their exclusive. Why couldn't they create like the System Era animatronics, or the forest characters from FNaF AR, or the Dark Circus? Like, seriously. Or the I don't know what they're called, but the flaming ones, and the clockwork plushies. Well, the clockwork plushies didn't actually characters actually didn't come out until like a few months ago at most. And the spring colorway plushies were released like a few, like, I'm pretty sure they were released in spring. Well, actually, no, duh, they're called spring colorway plushies. That's the spring in its name, no pun intended. And before you ask in the comments, when will Springlight Plush end? I planned that there's going to be 20 a total of 20 episodes of it, and then it will be discontinued, because I don't want to have to focus on several series at once, because Freddy Fazbear, because FNaF Plush, it's already enough. I already have to edit the videos like a crap ton, and it basically like destroys my phone storage. And by the way, FNaF Plush Season 3 is going to be the finale for FNaF Plush. It's going to be the final season for FNaF Plush. So, just to let you know. By the way, the trailer will come out very soon. Now get out of here! Now here's the part of the video where you probably skipped to. The part of the video that includes the FNaF Security Breach plushies that were edited by me. Although it kinda ended up in a boo-boo. Yeah, I kind of, was being kind of retarded, and I accidentally sticked my thumb in hot glue, and I ended up with a blister, and I had to drain that thing, and let me tell you, it wasn't really painful. It was painful when I got the burn. I felt like I was gonna black out at first, but, I just put it behind me, and we eventually drained the blister, so now I just have to wait for it to heal. Now, let's get on with the main event. This plushie needs no introduction for its editing. Vanny, because her customization was already featured in a lot of other videos. Sorry, camera cut out then. This plushie's editing was already featured in a lot of other videos before I edited the other Security Breach plushies, and it took me, what, like a few months? A few months is an understatement. I don't know how long it took me to get up the courage to do it. But I like Vanny. I'm proud of how she came out. She came out really nice. Even though her eyes are a bit, like, bug-eyed, I don't really mind the weird eye look. The only big thing that Vanny was missing was her mouth and her stitching. She didn't really need the snout line, but I felt like it added some detail. I don't like the way the snout looks because it blends in with the rest of the body, whereas the other FNaF plushies, their snout isn't the same color as the plushies. But yeah, Vanny's cool. I love her. By the way, no homo. Next up is the one that didn't really have as much editing as I thought it would have. The next one is Glamrock Chica. The only big thing that I did to her was I touched up her lipstick and I gave her earrings on either side. And if you can see in the middle of her beak line, the middle of the beak where the seams meet, it doesn't match the rest of the beak. I wonder why. It's probably because I was also being dumb then, and I covered that entire portion of her beak with a red chalk marker. I didn't like the look of it, so I just touched it up with orange chalk marker to try and blend it in with the rest of the beak, and now it's like that forever. Which I like it that way. I'm proud of how Glamrock Chica came out. She's a really nice plushie. The next plushie the next plushie that had the second least amount of editing done to it, Montgomery Gator. I forgot his name for a second. Yeah, Montgomery Gator came out pretty nice. I like how I gave him his bracelets. I didn't want to touch up his hair because his hair was too much work. I didn't want to have to take apart his head entirely just to put in a different mohawk. So, I want him to be like this forever. And yes, his butt doesn't have any leopard pattern. I like it that way, and I'm not changing it. Even though I have a dark green marker right here. I'm still not doing it. But I like how Monty came out. He came out really nice. Let's just scoot him back there. Get my face out of frame. The second plushie that had the least amount of editing onto it, Roxanne Wolf. By now, I think you realize the difference. Look at that hair! Yes, I may have made her look kind of like a freak by adding that Sharpie along her mouth to make her look like she had a jaw. And I regret that decision for the rest of my days. I would literally do anything to make that go away. It looks really ugly like that. It gets rid of the whole cute plushie look. But one other thing I edited on her was I gave her her earring, and I touched up her leopard patterns on her arms, and I also touched up her face paint, which wasn't really that big of a deal. I kind of like how Roxanne came out. She was pretty decent of a custom. Now, for the holy grail of the plushie editing work, Glamrock Freddy. He is probably my best edited plush that will ever exist. I'm really happy of how this guy came out. I gave him his face paint that's made of felt. I gave him his face paint on his jaw, his teeth. By the way, that jaw was done with blue chalk marker. I gave him his earring, and I gave him the stripe on his bow tie. And I also gave him his bracelets. I didn't feel like making his bow tie 3D because I didn't have enough black felt to do so. But I'm really happy of how he came out. He's probably my best edited plush ever. But without any further statements, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. The FNaF Plush Season 3 trailer will be out pretty soon. And a room tour video will be uploaded soon as well. Bye!